Manchester United fans, this is rock bottom. Knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Grimsby Town. Yes, the team from League Two. This is not just a bad night. This feels like a full-blown crisis at Old Trafford. Rúben Amorim, the man brought in to rebuild United, is under massive pressure. And now, criticism isn't just coming from fans, it's coming from rival legends. Jamie Carragher, ex-Liverpool, just tore into Amorim, saying the only reason he still has his job is because he's charismatic in press conferences. Brutal words. But is he wrong? And here's the wild part. Carragher even hinted at a Mourinho comeback in the Premier League. Could the special one really return to Old Trafford? Let's get this straight. United's start to the season has been dreadful. 1 win, 2 draws, 1 loss in the opening 4 matches. Coming off the worst Premier League campaign in club history last year, fans expected a reset, a new cycle, fresh energy under Amorim. Instead, it's déjà vu, same mistakes, same frustrations. Statistically, Amorim now holds the lowest win percentage of any United manager since Sir Alex Ferguson retired in 2013. Think about that for a second. Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Solskjaer, Ten Hag, all of them manage better numbers than Amorim so far. That's a hard pill to swallow. So what exactly did Carragher say? On his podcast, The Overlap Fan Debate, he basically mocked the idea that Amorim's charm should buy him more time. Quote, he's great in press conferences, but if you're not winning, you just want him to shut up. If he wasn't charismatic, if he didn't look good, he'd already be sacked. Because the results are horrendous. Ouch, that's a direct hit. And here's the kicker. Carragher believes fans in England are now openly calling for José Mourinho to come back. Why? Because, in his words, Mourinho brings the drama, the spectacle, the sense of fight that United seem to have lost. Now, let's talk about Mourinho. Fired recently from Fenerbahce, his name is back on the English market. There are even whispers of Nottingham Forest being interested after tensions with their manager Nuno Espirito Santo. But you know how it goes. Once Mourinho's name starts floating, United fans get divided. Some remember the trophies, the Europa League, the Carabao Cup, second place in the league. Others remember the chaos, the meltdowns, the toxic atmosphere at the end. But let's be real, compared to what Amorim is delivering right now, even Mourinho's messy third season feels like glory days. And Carragher knows that when Mourinho is around, there's noise, there's storylines, and there's fight. That's what fans crave. Amorim, for his part, isn't hiding. After the Grimsby defeat, he went straight to the cameras and said, I want to apologize to the fans. I'm in shock. We need massive changes. But you can't just replace 22 players again. Something has to give. That's raw. That's honest. But it also sounds like a man on the edge. And according to The Guardian, players inside the dressing room are already questioning his tactics and his man management style. That's dangerous territory. Once the locker room loses belief, the writing is usually on the wall. Here's the interesting part. United's board reportedly has no plans to sack Amorim right now. They believe in giving him time. But, and this is a huge but, insiders claim that if the situation breaks, it'll likely be Amorim walking away, not the club firing him. That tells me he's on thin ice mentally. If results don't turn, he could resign before he's officially pushed out. And don't forget, this is Manchester United. When you lose to a team like Grimsby Town, in front of the world, the pressure isn't just internal. It's the global fan base. Millions of Reds around the world are demanding answers. Here's my take. Amorim came in with fresh ideas, but maybe this job was too big, too soon. He thrived at Sporting, but managing United is different. It's relentless. Every mistake, every bad result, gets magnified. And let's be honest, his tactics look naive against Premier League competition. He talks a good game, but football isn't about charm in front of microphones. It's about results. And right now, United are sinking. Yes, the win against Burnley was a small relief, but that doesn't erase the bigger picture. And now, the biggest test of all is coming, the Manchester Derby. Sunday, September 14th, United versus City. If Amorim can somehow pull off a result there, he buys himself some time. But if it's another humiliation, fans will explode, media will feast, and Mourinho chants will only get louder. So, United fans, here's the question. Do you still believe in Rúben Amorim? Should he be given more time to prove himself? Or is it time to go back to José Mourinho, chaos and all, just to bring fight and identity back to Old Trafford? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear it straight from you. Because let's face it, this club is at a crossroads. And what happens in the next few weeks could define the entire season. Hit that like button if you bleed red, subscribe for daily United updates, and I'll see you after the Derby. Glory, glory Man United. But right now, we're in trouble.